Hey guys, it's Zach here, and welcome to our continuation of my review for Arrow Video's box set release, Cold War Creatures. Today, we're checking out the first film in the box set, Creature with the Atom Brain. From the great B-movie director, Edward L. Kahn, Creature with the Atom Brain is a 1955 sci-fi horror film that was originally released as a double feature alongside It Came From Beneath the Sea. Starring Richard Denning as our lead detective, Chet Walker, the film follows a string of killings clearly carried out by something much more than the average human. Walker and his fellow police officers must piece together clues as each killing becomes more urgent than the last. It's not long before they discover that every clue left behind is highly radioactive. This brings us to our other side of the story, featuring Michael Granger as our lead antagonist. He plays the mobster Frank Buchanan, who seeks revenge on those who convicted him in the past. He secretly works with a Nazi scientist, and the two use experimental technology to create people with the loyalty of a dog, the strength of an ape, and a body run by atomic energy. With this, they can hunt down Buchanan's foes. Overall, this film runs like a perfectly crisp horror noir with sci-fi elements. With a 70-minute runtime, Creature with the Atom Brain is non-stop, keeping us engaged the entire time as we watch the mental chess game between the police force and the culprits. The pacing is great as the plot is always moving with each new piece of information or event. Dennings as the lead is a ball to watch, and is definitely a highlight character of the film. He runs each scene he's in like a detective caricature, and it's very entertaining for those who love the cheesy fun that comes with B-movies. The sci-fi horror elements gives the mystery a unique feel, and this film was definitely one of those earlier movies to tap into the only then forming zombie genre. If you love B-movie horror, or any horror from the 50s and earlier, check this one out. I really enjoyed it, and will definitely be returning to the Creature with the Atom Brain with any time I want a late-night creature feature. For now, let's take a look at Arrow Video's release of the film, as it's found in the Cold War Creatures box set. Presented beautifully in 1080p, Creature with the Atom Brain brings with it a fantastic collection of supplements, including one of the major bonus videos for the Cold War Creatures box set as a whole. First off, however, is our feature presentation, including the original uncompressed mono audio, as well as a brand new audio commentary track, with pop culture historian Russell Dyball. His commentary is actually really intriguing, and his knowledge of 1900s pop culture, especially film, is boundless. A perfect host for analyzing Creature with the Atom Brain, it's surprising how little I've heard of this film before, yet it's such a major player in 50s film culture. With the rise of the teenage audience, Katzman knew all the best ways to cater to the demographic, bringing sci-fi, horror, and crime drama all together with an additional boost in violence and special effects, making this a very entertaining film. With as short of a runtime as it is, this commentary track is definitely worth checking out. Moving on from our main title itself, there are some really great supplements to check out. Kim Newman returns to Arrow Video with an introduction for the film running just over 8 minutes long. Newman discusses 1950s horror and the early iterations of zombie films within the genre. He talks about the film's director, Edward L. Kahn, as well, discussing his array of movies throughout the years and how they fit into the differing genres woven within Kahn's eccentric career as a director. An awesome companion for this box set as a whole. Before we move on to our biggest bonus, let's run through our smaller inclusions. We have a theatrical trailer for the film, a standard but great edition as always, as well as an image gallery containing 26 stills, photos, and posters from the film. On top of those, we get a Super 8 version. This is a condensed cut originally used for Super 8 format distribution. Creature with the Atom Brain runs at just under 20 minutes in this one. It's a fun way to relive the film if you've seen it already, or to watch in general if you're nostalgic for the Super 8 format. With that, however, we can look at our major inclusion on this disc that even stands out in the entirety of the box set as a whole. It's a feature-length documentary on featured producer Sam Katzman. Running at over 70 minutes long, this video is hosted and illustrated by historian and cartoonist Stephen R. Bissett. Here, he discusses Katzman's career as a director, producer, and more in an extensive deep dive, including all sorts of background information and history all the way from the 1930s to the late 1950s. From there, we learn about serials, B-films, and general independent filmmaking and culture during this time period. Overall, Bissett shares an amazing amount of information over the course of the documentary. I would maybe recommend watching this one after you finish watching all 4 films in the box set, as it will give a better understanding and intimacy when learning about Sam Katzman's career and the now cult film legacy. Overall, this movie and its included bonuses are an amazing beginning to the creature crawl that this box set has to offer. Creature with the Atom Brain has easily become one of my personal favorites in pre-60s horror, as it hits so many notes right in creating such a simple yet engaging story. I can't wait to delve further into the set and check out the second movie in line, The Werewolf. For now, thank you all so much for joining me here on Pajama Theater. Subscribe for more Arrow video reviews, as well as other boutique labels, and I'll see you guys next time.